Happy Craft Love Month, everybody, and
happy February.
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Yep.
So here at Griffith, we love to craft so much, in fact, that we call February Craft Love Month.
Yes, we've decided that from now on, February is Craft Love Month. And not only is it Craft Love Month here in the studio, but we want to talk a lot more about how crafting is so good for your heart and soul. Crafting not only brings self-esteem, but it brings happiness, and it also creates this sense of community, and we just want to talk about that more and more.
It's kind of becoming a healing, just a way of expressing.
Yeah, it's a form of meditation, and I know we hear from members all the time about how when they start to craft, they really felt the sense of themselves come back, and we really want to promote that. So that's why we decided to call February Craft Love Month, not only because it's Valentine's Day, which is a time when we all talk about love, but it's also a time to talk about loving ourselves.
Most importantly.
Yes.
So make sure you follow us along on Instagram. We have giveaways and all kinds of fun things happening all month long.
I think we have a giveaway going on right now, so go check it out on social and make sure you put your name in so that you could be a winner. And one of the things that we're giving away is actually this box, which are these 2 hearts. You can make one with a friend or with your mom or with your daughter, and these can hang on your wall.
Yes, make sure you get yours now because we only have a limited amount available.
And they're the best seller in our shop right now.
Yes.
So, yes, it's all
more love.
More love for everyone.
We love to hear from you. We want to know what you love to craft. We've had a really fun time following along on Instagram, so please share using the hashtag CraftLove and the hashtag MadeWithLeah so we know what you want to make.
Anna and I just got back from Europe. We went to Frankfurt for the big trade show. Maybe you guys have heard of Paper World, Craft World, Christmas World. And on the way, we actually stopped by Amsterdam to do a little trend watching as well. So we got pretty much a good, 6 days of trend watching in, and we wanted to share some of this with you to show you what is happening from now till the end of the year, really.
Yes. So inspiring.
It is. Yeah. What are the things that you saw? Was there anything new, or are we kind of seeing?
Oh, lots and lots of new things.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Anything from colors to just the words and the inspiration that they're using to chunky sneakers.
Oh yeah, the chunky sneaker thing. That one might take me a while, but I'll never say never, right?
You know what? It's growing on me.
Is it growing? Okay.
Yeah.
What about your husband? Is he gonna?
I haven't shared it.
Maybe you should have him go buy them for you. Exactly. Well, I was actually seeing, there are a lot of new things, and I felt it was very fresh. But I also saw a lot of similar things, like for instance, the color pink. The color pink is still in for the rest of the year through Christmas.
Yes.
Which made me happy.
And lots of pink.
A lot of pink, yeah. So I'm going to show you guys a few slides that we took, a little snapshots. We had to sort of sneak some of the pictures because it's not always photo friendly everywhere you go through the trade show. So here are a few pictures of what we saw over in Christmas World, and I think Christmas World is probably our favorite of all the Trend Watch areas of the show because, you guys think it's Christmas trees and Santa's. No. It's more like home decor.
Yes, I did not see one single Santa.
Not in that section anyway.
No.
We did in some of the trade show areas, but not in the Trend Watch. So what did you really notice in the Christmas World?
I think one of the biggest themes were community and togetherness,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a lot of kind of table decor on sharing meals together.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I loved the whole almost international theme of really gathering and community and all of that, and I think that's something that we've been talking about a bit here as well.
Yes, it's such a beautiful sentiment.
It is.
And then in terms of colors, we saw a lot of pink. We saw a lot of kind of sorbet colors or pastel colors, which was kind of fun and a bit unexpected for Christmas.
Yes, we saw all those pastel colors, of course, which, we kind of do pastel for Christmas really well. But we also saw these really rich green tones and burgundies and the deep, almost, I don't know, almost not black, but really hinting towards the blacker tones of the dark colors. And I loved the contrast of that. I loved that. And then that mixed with nature, both of them mixed with nature, natural elements. I thought that was really what stood out to me.
I think the prettiest thing was actually how they combined pink and green. It was so beautiful.
It is really beautiful. And the greens are really rich, like an emerald green, and multiple colors of green together. Love that. They also had a whole section in the same area that was an under the sea type Christmas theme.
Yeah, which was so interesting and such a new take.
But it was not festive. It was very dark blues, really rich. So that was a really fun thing to walk through.
Very elegant.
You'll be seeing all of these colors that we saw at the trend show throughout the year. And we've gathered some of our favorite colors for February, and here they are. We are using a lot of these beautiful pinks and corals and shades, that really do go together, but they do say Valentine's, don't they?
They sure do.
They do. So you guys can see a few sneak peeks of those there. Then we also did the trend watch in Creative Worlds. I would have to say that's probably not my favorite of the three, but let's talk about it.
Yes. Kind of a lot of fiber and yarn, which I really liked, but also kind of a lot of street style.
Yeah, street style and graffiti looking lettering and almost unfinished artwork and concrete and just this really rough material combination. And again, this is more of the Creative World, and Creative World is all about art supplies. That's really what most of it is. They do have craft materials as well. Our line was over there being shown, but it's really heavy in the art supplies. And I liked the flavor of this section in that it showed not a perfect finished piece, but it showed more of the process of making it. So that was pretty inspirational.
And I think it really goes along with what you always say is, crafting doesn't have to be perfect. If you look at nature, it's beautiful, but it's not uniform.
Right, exactly. And it's also the enjoying the process.
Yes,
so that's
very much.
Two things we love to talk about. The third show and the trend watch we went to was called Paper World, and that's actually more about stationery and gift packaging and that sort of thing. So
paper goods,
paper goods. What were you seeing in
a
that
lot
section?
Of geometry.
Yes.
And patterns and things. Yeah, that was really interesting. And the colors were darker.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was both. I think it was very similar to Christmas in that they had these really rich earth tones and plums and teals with that geometric pattern. And then they also had that pastel.
Softer colors,
But the thing that I noted that was really interesting was the use of chartreuse and citron mixed in with both of those color palettes. And I think that's just a really fun color way that we can introduce something a little bit more, unusual throughout the year.
A little bit of edge.
Yeah. And I felt like we saw that citron and chartreuse in other areas as well. So
for sure,
I thought
and I think we've already noticed it this year.
We did, we've talked about it already. So that was kind of what we saw as far as color palettes and some of the items and things that we saw. I would say nature, absolutely. Nature was everywhere. Plants, anything that had to do with prints with natural,
very botanical shapes,
paper flowers. Absolutely,
Right on trend.
Exactly. So we're going to be sharing some more of these things out to you throughout the year. Every month we'll be having some of these trends that we have been seeing kind of filtered in some of our projects. So this will be fun to watch. So make sure you come back every month.
All right. So we have some really fun projects for you coming up this month. Going on the whole botanical theme, we have these little adorable rosemary wreaths.
Yeah, it's funny. I was bringing them over to Styling for photographs, and I decided to put the pink ribbon on just to add a little bit of spring. So we might add that in our photos. We'll see, right?
And talking about spring, it's this time of year when we see real pretty flowers like crocus, first sign of spring for sure.
And this is this is actually one of the featured flowers in our book. So we're bringing it to everybody right now. It's a little bit different. Megan made this one, and it's so easy to make. You can make this and pop it on your desk or give it as a gift.
I know, such a lovely reminder that spring is coming.
Yes. So over here we have our felt world, and Krista has done it again. She is making us a series of 3 felt plants, and this first one is the felt aloe vera, and I believe there are going to be 2 more the next few months, one for March and one for April, that will go together as a set.
I can't wait. I want all 3.
Yes, I do too. And then I have to say, I love this. I was sitting here eating this a little bit earlier, but here's our felt avocado. And look what this girl did. She made a full-on avocado pit.
That is
Out
incredible.
of felt, and it's all very squishy. It's just so cute. I want to just set this on the table as a centerpiece.
Yeah, I just kind of want to play with it.
That too.
Or eat it.
There goes and then we have our leopard, which is a new one, and look how beautiful this is. The mama leopard.
I really think she's kind of outdone herself.
She really has.
So precious.
And the tail, and I know, the way that she puts her tutorials together, it makes it easy for everybody to make this. It looks like a tricky one, but I know it's actually quite simple.
All right, so for Craft Love Month, I love this whole winter citrus series that we have. I want to bring back this member make from January, the Satsumas branch. But not only do we have that, we have a whole beautiful section of winter citrus products.
I love winter citrus. I think I had 3 of those this morning for breakfast. They were not crepe paper though.
I know, not only are they beautiful, they're actually good for you.
Yes, exactly.
Also wanted to share, since we saw a lot of fiber and fabric and yarn projects, this beautiful wall hanging that's quite simple to make, but such a statement.
Yeah, it is. And I'm going to show you guys a few more pictures here of what we did see. There was a lot of that rough fiber that was very unfinished looking, just like this. This is so spot on. And there was a lot of fiber that was not the natural color. They would bring in different shades, dyed macrame rope rather than just the white. It had a lot of different color, which I really loved.
We are so excited to announce that we finally have international shipping.
We do. Now, international shipping is not exactly the cheapest thing to do. We do have to pay to ship things. I wish we could send it for free. I wish we had our little owls that we could send it over to you. But the good news is this shipping cost includes all of your
taxes and duties.
There we go. Taxes. She knows she's international, so it does. It does include all of that. So that's actually a good thing. We looked at all the best ways to get it to you, and this is fast, it's efficient, and it's fairly affordable, depending on what you get. And of course, the more you put in your box, then the shipping kind of evens out a little bit. Just in time for Valentine's Day, we also have our gift membership that's available. We've been working on it for a long time. It sounds like it's easy, but the coding was a little bit complicated, and our developer Jefferson made the magic happen so you can actually give a gift of a membership to someone you love. And I think that's a perfect time of year to do it right now. So last but not least, our member make.
Yes. What are we crafting this month?
We are making a ranunculus.
Oh, one of my favorite flowers.
It is. And here's the actual photograph that I'm using for the inspiration for this ranunculus. And look how beautiful it goes with the color palette we chose.
Just what I was going to say.
Yeah, it's so pretty with the pinks and the corals and the oranges.
So make sure you join us. We are live on February 21st at 11 a.m. Pacific time.
To make these beautiful ranunculus. Hopefully we'll see you then. And if not, we'll see you at the beginning of March.
Until then, everybody, happy Valentine's Day.